In 2006, I stood for national elections on what we call a women's seat for persons with disabilities, because people with disabilities have 5 positions, and it's a position for at least one woman, as per the constitution. So I tried to stand with a fellow woman, and I didn't make it at primaries, but I did not give up. At that time, I was also the chairperson of all women with disabilities in Uganda. I took a shot at the male counterpart who was here, that is Honorable Balejusa. And in 2010, I stood with him in the primaries. In fact, I stood with 5 men in the primaries, and I was able to come out as number 1. In the final elections of the Electoral Commission, I went unopposed. In 2010, I went unopposed. So in the last election, 2015-2016, again I was able to stand with 2 gentlemen and 1 lady. And again I led the team during the primaries. In the final, again I went unopposed. So that has been my journey. I have tried to change the mindset of people with disabilities to say that they must work if they have to earn a living. And what we have done is set up things like the saving groups, and they're able to get their money and be able to save and help their families. And when you go to my constituents, you really get people with disabilities like they are begging. I have also used agriculture as one of the modes to encourage my people to do agriculture. With the support that we get from NADS, I take them some seeds and they are able to go to the gardens. Some of them have come out to be in the public spheres. Like in the councils where they are, we have speakers. We have some of them taking up institutional responsibilities. And that is the mindset I've turned around than them looking at me like the source of all the income that they will need. So I believe that I have really made that change. And anybody who visits my region wonders what has happened. But I tell people the right thing to do. I do not pretend because I'm a politician that because I want votes, I need to tell them what they want to hear. I tell them what I think they should do to change their lives. Yes, where women have got all the opportunities, where they have got an environment which is very clear, women have advanced. And we can start with the Speaker of Parliament. I think she has done a lot of things. Sometimes she stands out in her own mind and be able to talk the issues. As leaders here, I think our women have also done it. I've seen the chairperson of Internal Affairs and Defense. I've seen the chairperson of Education. I've seen the chairperson of Agriculture. All these committees are not simple committees, but these women have driven them. In fact, they're getting in for 2 years. And to me, I think the women, when given the environment that is conducive, they can be able to drive it. There can be challenges. Challenges in terms of maybe you might find the budget cuts affect our operations as leaders. Sometimes you find that the male-dominated parliament, again, affects us because some male people, if they're affected in some decisions, tend to try to poke down the women leadership. So for me, that's the only challenge I see that women have. I have communication, very free communication with my husband. If there's any program in Parliament, he knows what I'm doing in Parliament, and I think to me, that is the issue. But I have also seen colleagues, I have had colleagues who have challenges. For example, in terms of our payments here, some people have a problem because Mr. Husband wants to know how much you are earning. He wants to be the planner for that money. I think I've gone even to a level of sometimes trying to advise my fellow MPs that some of these things you must make a family know that whatever you are doing in Parliament is for that family. And the position here, you are the woman MP or you are the member of Parliament. Your husband should be brought in as a partner and should come on the discussion table on how you are going to improve the life of your family and what is going for the community. Because remember, you still have a constituency to manage. So if you communicate very well, things will move on well.